Hello everybody, and welcome back. I'm Count Christo, and it is a new day. My voice is somewhat recovered. I got so quiet by the end of the last episode. Thank you for joining me. We're playing If Necessary for Years, If Necessary Alone, and it looks like we are about to end up, quote-unquote, alone. I haven't spoken about the title of this series yet much, I don't think, by the way. If you're not familiar with the historical context, it was a speech given by Churchill. I think it was after France fell. And he was talking about how Britain would stand against tyranny if necessary for years, if necessary alone. With the if necessary alone being an allusion to the fact that they very much hoped the United States would join and they would not have to do it alone. The funny thing about that quote is, of course, that they weren't alone, as we are not. I still think it's a cool title, but they very much were not alone. They had standing by their side the largest empire the world has ever known, with hundreds of millions of people ready to aid them both with manpower and resources, willingly or not. And we are moving rapidly towards integrating said empire. I'm ready to demote a whole bunch of places. Territory is where we start getting resources. So factories. So we should probably try and prioritize demoting the places with the largest number of factories, which is going to be India, Australia. How's Canada doing? Ooh, no, okay, it's Canada first. Canada, then India, then Australia. That's going to be the priority. And to do the focus, we only have to get them to integrated, right? Sorry, territory, which is the new name for integrated puppet, which is this one. Yes, okay. So yeah, we should start trying to focus on the ones that are most relevant, as I say, namely Canada. So we'll be doing that next, but not just yet. Ooh, partial mobilization has finished. Excellent. So we do want to go to war economy as soon as possible. I know it would make this tooltip heinously large, but I would like it if it showed the effective change. Anyway, yeah, we've got the army expansion, obviously super high allied anger, all these wonderful bonuses. Yes, we can get 5% less consumer factories. We will lose an extra 0.1 weekly stability, some extra political power, but you get 1% research speed, 2% more factory and dockyard output, 5% more fuel capacity. Ooh, and an extra tank production capacity per assembly plant. That's pretty nice. And the minimum consumer good factories goes down to 15. We're not currently at the minimum, I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong though. The people expect 21%. Right, yeah. So we're narrowly above the max that we actually need. And our current 20% minimum. Yeah. So those reductions will go hand in hand to lower it nicely. And we might also... I don't know if we will go to total mobilization. I think we might, though. We'll see if the stability can bear it. Because it doesn't hurt manpower as it does in vanilla. Requires 80% more support while at peace, but we are not. We are very much not at peace. At the end of the last episode, we also got some more industry stuff. We will obviously... I'll do a recap of the military situation once we get to it, but we did get some more factories free. So we're building more air production capacity because we are short on that. We've got one that's come out now, so I will put the new factories onto these Spitfire Mark II, Mark 1s. In fact, how long is it until our next Spitfire? It is over a year. So I'm probably going to start inventing this. Although, how much better is it? Maybe I should get it ahead of time. Quite a bit more range, tiny bit more agility. Cost is up a tiny bit. Reliability is up. And this will have the new Supermarine Aviation bonus as well. 10% better air superiority from it. Air attack's up a lot. Air defense up a little. Uses a bit more fuel. A bit more manpower. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. Air is where it really matters right now. That's where I'm most worried. So I think this slot, once we've done improved computing, I'm going to put it onto that new Spitfire, which means I'm not going to make a variant of the current one. I'm going to pour my air experience into trying to make a really good Spitfire Mark III. Okay, so, well, but despite that, we will still put these factories in here, because I want to be using, I want to basically be using my full air production capacity on Spitfires. Let's even, like I have enough Osprey carrier fighters as well. Swordfish carrier bombers. Do they deploy yet? The carrier bombers are still deploying. Okay, so then on this, one thing we should consider, I haven't built any vehicle uniform factories. But the thing is, with uniforms, I mean, we only have 4 factories on it. So spending as much as it would cost for a uniform factory, 3,000, it doesn't seem like it's going to be worth it. So now small arms, on the other hand, that seems like that might be a good idea. We have 8 right now. The other thing we could build, of course, is, some more infrastructure, potentially in Northern Africa. Because if we're going to have to do a war against Tunisia, we've got loads of supply coming here. And they actually do have a railway across. Okay, no, actually, I don't think I do need to build supply hubs in North Africa. Because what we would do if we went to war with them would be a naval invasion of Marrakesh, Casablanca rather, moving into Marrakesh. And then, as soon as we'd managed to take Gabes, we'd be able to then just use their rail network against them to push through into the rest of it. I think that would be fine. So we could do anti-air at home. Where am I going to get? I'm going to get some AA from a focus. Let's not build it there, but I think I am going to build a little bit of AA. Just to get some passive damage on them. East Anglia, Sussex, and Cornwall gets AA, and then here it's like everywhere at home gets 1 level of anti-air. Well, there's no problem. So sorry, just not East Anglia, Sussex, and Cornwall, which is here. So everywhere else, let's put in 2 levels of AA. It's a big project. And I'm gonna do it all the way up here because we did build stuff here. And we don't have many factories in Wales, so I think I'm actually gonna leave Wales a little undefended. But yeah, big AA project. And the good thing about this AA project is that when we get that thing that adds another tier, it adds it at the top, as it were. Oh, but it's actually a flat 2,000 per, so that doesn't actually make any difference. I thought it was, a certain amount and then more for the top end ones, but it is not. Yeah, so that's fine. And then we have radar coverage over the south. We should improve our radar coverage in the north. So let's do that. And then you will want to obviously upgrade the ones here so we can get a good vision over the whole region. Okay, so yeah, military perspective right now. We are arrayed on the front against the Germans here. Let's switch to some attack plans so that we have some plan preparation bonus in the event that we need to do counteroffensives. We have these guys rushing in to try and create a line here. Maginot is holding and the Germans are taking heavy casualties trying to push through it. I have these guys transporting out at best pace, and we have serious convoy escort guys ready. Norway has become very much secured, and we are taking out more and more German subs there. I could do with some of these convoys in the convoy defenders, that is to say, in the Med. Right now, our convoy defenders are not amazing. Let's take some of these reserve throw classes and get them out there. I think that would be sensible. New task force of anti-sub. What's the logo been using for that? Just escort, right? These are some of our more modern ones. Let's put them down in the med and get them on convoy defense. And if they get intercepted, I feel confident we'll be able to strike force out and defend them. The other thing that's in here is some 20 class cruisers. Now those brand new 20 class, the brand new Gordons, how bad are they when they're brand new? Yeah, they are a little bit back down there. So what I'm actually going to do, I think, is I'm tempted to take the time, but I'm also really tempted not to. I think I want new ships to not deploy down here. Let's deploy them to Bristol. And then what I think we're likely to do... Can I set a default? I don't think so. Let's have them all deployed to Bristol. And then we will train them. I think we are actually going to do some naval exercises, because these modern ships, you know, we don't want them going out there with a penalty of 10 right at the beginning. So give me them. Give me these new Gordon classes. Okay. Split them out. Let's have them over here. Should be fine to make that run. A little risky, but should be fine. And the rest here, I could do with some more. Yeah, let's take a bunch of these Dutch destroyers and send them to the med. They're going down here, and then we'll put them in that reserve. And then I'm going to use them to try and help both scout for Italian ships and defend our convoys in the Mediterranean. Okay. We'll see what we can do here. We are still, short on field uniforms. Very short on field uniforms. I should actually... Let's override our spreadsheet to try and get some stuff done there. On uniform production specifically. This push is obviously very troubling. This one here. Because I don't feel that I can extend my line further east. Oh, we're actually being driven back here as well. Yeah. Yep. The Panzer's in reserve. This is, you know, what we were expecting. Let's send the motorized infantry in, because they can at least get there fast. Abandon their attack here. Interesting. No, I need the motorized to keep moving up there. Not moving very fast. Yeah, moving extremely slowly. And yeah, the air is very, very hard to fight. 800 fighters from the Germans. We're losing a lot of planes here. But here is some wings getting up there on efficiency. Building tech will automatically be researched soon, minus 25%. Oh, interesting. I mean, the Air Force is bleeding. They are bleeding. But we have some, you know, some way we can fall back before France is going to surrender, I think. Free dockyards. What do I need most? I think it is just more modern destroyers. I think what we really need. So give me them. Deploy them here. Okay. These guys beginning to reorg, beginning to entrench, but the Germans are already reaching us. These guys frantically coming up from the south. You go by sea. You may be intercepted, but if you are, those that intercept you will live to regret it. You guys still deploying from reserve? Yeah, instantly attacking south of our position. There's not much I can do about that, really. I think I need to even shorten the front more. Yeah, I do. Well, yeah, we're being hammered here. I think it is a good moment, potentially, to get this guy in. Yeah, Professional Officer Corps. So land doctrine research speed. Let's get that in there. Oh, you can see your generals here as well. Cool. Yeah, they're driving us out of here. These guys have not managed to reinforce in time. We're actually moving extremely slowly. That's very troubling, actually. The speed that we were able to move there. You guys get in here. How fast are you moving? See, they're moving okay. What's up with these guys moving so slowly? They're still, yeah, we're gonna have to fall back. You stay there. We're gonna have to fall back, otherwise they're going to. Oh, just because they're in a forest. Oh, see, now they're moving at a great speed. Go over here. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, they are pushing us out, but I guess we're gonna have to take up a new defensive line. I could also rush over some of these guys. The Canadians. Yeah, you know what? I think the Canadian divisions are actually something I'm going to take command over now. Request forces. Canada, give me all your men. Canada, obviously, we don't really need to garrison Canada. Well, I mean, the Japanese would be a pain, wouldn't they? Let's get a new theatre going. Get the Americas. And then we'll just do, yeah, some really quite lax port defenses. So I have to imagine the Japanese are not gonna be too much of a problem. District infantry, yeah, they're a fairly decent infantry division. Just get a couple of garrisons on these things, and that should be sufficient. Yeah, I mean, we're not garrisoning Newfoundland, but are they really going to invade Newfoundland? The thing is, if they invade these places, they're just going to die for their trouble. These motorized infantry. Do I really want to use these? What I really just want is to steal the equipment in them, but I guess, yeah, they're going to come over. Come and join us over here in Bristol. And then you can go up and hold Moose Factory. I don't think that actually is Moose Factory, is it? Moose Factory is like somewhere here. Okay, and that gives us these guys that they've deployed over to England. Oh, I actually left something undefended here. Whoops. Alright. You lads. We're going to be having you over on the continent. So we'll keep them in their own army. The Canadian army here. Who can lead them? He's a chief of army expert. Got any exiled leaders that I could use? I can't remember how it marks exiled leaders. Is it obvious? I'm not seeing it. Oh, I could just tell from the uniform, I guess. Or at least I should be able to just tell from the uniform. Anyway, let's put division speed. Yeah, that seems good. You are come and try and form the next line of defense over here in northern France at best possible speed. We're really struggling here. Not a huge amount of damage being done by the German Air Force, but certainly some. Yeah, we need some more defense in depth. But yeah, they're going to push in here, encircle the Maginot, at which point it's, you know, it's all over. These guys rushing north as fast as they can. Maybe I do try and hold a line here, but with 3 infantry divisions, I mean, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I think I do want to keep fighting them here because they've got bad mission efficiency. We're shooting down more than we're losing. We're disrupting a lot of enemy bombers. There is the end of the Winter War. Loss of Kerala. And a bit up here, right, I think. Rip Finland. Okay. Yeah, and they keep trying to send convoys to supply these guys. So that's good for us at least. Yeah, driving us back here. That's a losing game. Excluding that one. We do have to change this to a fallback line. Because otherwise they're gonna keep trying to hold these untenable positions. This one's holding okay though. So move up from there. The Canadians coming over. I think, yeah, give me the best. Give me that motorized. Move that over. No, that would overstack you. You're still overstacked, actually. I'll assign these two to the Canadian line. And then give me, yeah, the first of you. They've already broken us here. I mean, there's no... I don't see a winning strategy here. So we're just trying to delay them and make the Germans pay for their gains, basically. Problem is, of course, I'm also paying to do that. With all of the losses that we're going to be sustaining here. Yeah, I mean... Last 2 months, 11,000 men down. It's not too bad. We're giving a lot better than we're getting. We're just about holding here. Yeah, these guys they are out of there. This one not really holding either. Moving over to the new line. We could try and hold the other side of Paris. Because they are... I mean, there's a serious defensive advantage for cities. So I guess I will try and do that. You just stay there. And then I guess we try and... I mean, this tile is going to be a problem. Chamberlain has resigned. Not over the Norway fiasco. Naval Chamberlain resigns. We get base stability and base war support up. Nice. Churchill's in. Does he have any bonuses? Yeah. Great leader. Okay. More tank assembly production per plant. Give me the political power gain. I'm really feeling the need for more political power. You guys, let's go via Cherbourg. I think it's a bit too dangerous to have you boys shipping into there just now. I could, of course, send in the territorial divisions that we have holding the ports, but it could all suddenly go horribly wrong if I do that. Have you guys reached here? Yeah, so get on some... First off, give you a general in case something goes wrong. But give me some naval exercises. And have these guys as well. Okay. New defensive line. Come on now. Fall back. We're falling back to the new line. You can strat redeploy. While it's working, I might as well keep this counteroffensive going. Let's give them another angle. It'll buy us time for these guys to entrench. That's the idea, at least. Guys from the south arriving now. It's a pretty good river line, but they've got, you know, huge numerical advantage, and the skies are painful. We're not trading terribly in the skies, though. New operative can be recruited. Seducer infiltrator is going to be hard to say no to. Linguist. It's going to be the seducer infiltrator, isn't it? Hello, Mary. Welcome to the squad. Give me some more. It's so... This whole offensive, it hurts me. Well, have they got... We're not able to get any more than 58% here. Is it because I need to send them here to like get more coverage or something? I don't really understand that system yet. Yeah, and that counteroffensive, we moved in, but then of course we find ourselves on the defensive and suddenly it's terrible. Okay. Don't attack there. Don't attack there. Oh, I do need someone here. Nuts. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to fall back. Like so, which is not good because I'm losing the entrenchment here. Okay, you guys. Get yourselves over here at speed. We have to do a slow retreat like this. I can't risk anyone getting overrun. Okay, those carrier bombers are ready. Good. I'm going to do a raid on the Italian fleets in southern Italy. See if we can do a bit of a Taranto on them. Right, you guys. No. Hold. Good. Got more ground to give yet. France, not thinking about surrendering too much. Obviously, Paris falling is going to be huge for their likelihood to surrender. So, what I should probably actually do is... Yeah, I think I do need to do this. We need to keep ourselves a line open to Cherbourg. And I will... you know what? Yeah, what are you doing there? Get yourself to Cherbourg as fast as possible. Wrong button. Which is going to be via here, by the way. Raj is cancelling their Lend-Lease. The Raj, rather. Okay. We're not in a terrible position here. This is still a troubling bit. They're looking like they're getting some supply issues now. Have to imagine the infrastructure in here is at least a bit damaged. Oh crap! There goes the first province of the Maginot going down. Damn. Yeah, lots of German subs continue to perish. No attack on Norway yet. I'm tempted to weaken my forces in Norway. I mean, we could really use a few more of these infantry. Their Oslo defenses are looking good. Let's take one of them. I think there's a pretty good force there already. Let's take these two. Get them in here if you can. Via Cherbourg though. Can't land in Normandy anymore. Well, I mean, Cherbourg's also in Normandy, but you know what I mean. Can't land here. Is this Dieppe? I'm not sure what naval base that is. Okay. Looking elsewhere. Yeah, men getting ready for this potential offensive here. Planes in position? Not yet. We're fighting hard. We're fighting hard. We're getting a lot of army experience out of this. And our men are getting pretty experienced, although the fact that many of them are, you know, dying is also going to hurt their experience. Okay. Got these guys in position now. Something of a defensive line, but if they can bust us here, then... I mean, yeah, they're really nice divisions. They're looking pretty potent. Do I have anyone else coming over? Or is that everyone now? I think that's everyone I've sent. Okay. So the thing is, if I can't hold this whole line, we have to abandon part of it. And the part we're going to have to abandon is the center, which is going to let them rush through and cause all kinds of problems for the French. But I can't afford to lose all of these guys as they get encircled. So, sadly, this defensive line, I think, has to be abandoned. We need to send... Yeah, you two. Where is the other one of you? Oh, right, that's... Oh my god. It's going to take him an absolute age to get there. 36 days to go from here to here and take the fort. No. That's pointless. You assign yourself here. And I'll take one of these guys instead. In fact, I'll take 2 of these guys. Get yourselves over here. And do so from that port you're in. Well, one of them is not in the port, but you should go to it. Okay. Yeah, we have to fall back. So let's do it. More transports down. I think I only need to know about losses right now. Oops, turned on day-night mode. Oh yeah, by the way, I've noticed we have really high compliance in Northern Africa. I don't know why. Maybe it's because this area was not Italian core, and therefore the compliance just stays the same when we occupy it, versus, you know, them occupying it a minute ago. But it's kind of interesting. There's plenty of supplies here, so you should be fine to move. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. Still haven't arrived. Yeah, the Air Force fighting here. Enemy bombers reducing their presence here, probably because they're going over here. Yeah. Yeah, we are being driven back from here. It's not... that does leave a hold. Yeah. Okay, well, keep falling back. Yeah, just hold there. No, don't launch any counter-offensives. Hold position here. Where have the enemy infantry gone? What did I do? Oh, there we go. They haven't just all vanished. This looks like a province ripe for a counter-offensive. Where their tanks leave themselves exposed, I am going to try and hit them. An exiled Brazilian division has arrived in Angola? What? What did that say? Exile division from Belgium. Okay, cool. Just get him over here. At best pace. Okay. You can change laws, but not the relevant one. You need 150. Okay. Men are coming over. We are holding here. But yeah, this is obviously this is really selling out the French, because we didn't have enough men to cover their flank. So now the Maginot is going to get rolled up. French, burn down all the factories you find in Piedmont, Lombardia, Liguria. Just do your very best, please. Oh, here, hang on. Also control of state. Give me Piedmont and Liguria. And here. Did they just say yes? French region, I mean, apparently. Give me the states. They accept. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna just burn them down, because I think that would be too cheesy. But ooh, what decision have I got? Weapons to the Belgian resistance. No, that's okay. There's no purging of anyone to be done. Well, yeah, give me those military factories, but just put them all on the buffer, because we're gonna lose them again momentarily. But for the moment that we do have them, harsh quotas. Harsh quotas or forced labor? Forced labor is more resources, this is more factories. Yeah, give me harsh quotas in all these places. And that'll give me some more factories to use in the very short term. But yeah, I'm not going to delete all the factories, because that would be... Oh, it looks like you can't even delete factories. Okay, cool. But yeah, just temporary harsh quotas, and plus holding this research center will help us out as well. And this shouldn't hurt French supply, because Allied supply chains are integrated unless you make them otherwise. They are pushing us here. This is an okay province to fall back from. It is a forest here that we're falling back from, but it's a they've got too many angles on it right now. Alright, and we can do a military high command if we wanted to. Well, I really do want to. Like an infantry expert would be excellent, but we really need the war economy. I need to pay, even in this situation where things look very, very dire, I think I want to make the longer term play. And yeah, I think keeping these Canadian divisions and the New Belgian division deployed over here in the fallback position, holding the chain open back to Cherbourg if needed, it is the smart play. Another good victory in the Southern Bight. Okay. Anything else I want to do missions-wise? Oh, I think I'm happy just with my... Yeah. My intel gathering. How are you doing on fuel, Germany? Basically fine. They've got more than me available right now. Fair enough. Wait, 80, wasn't I meant to be able to see their routes on the map? Yeah, trade routes on the map. I guess they're just not trading, basically. Does it have to be on the right map mode? No, I'm not seeing any of their trade routes, so I guess they're not trading internationally, which, you know, makes a whole load of sense. Not sarcasm. I mean, Ames, honestly... Give me an attempt here. Give me a counter-offensive. If we can hold these woods around here longer, we're still going to lose down here, but I'd rather be sitting in the woods, holding the woods, than sitting defending the plains. Still missing a whole bunch of field uniforms for garrisons. Let's move you back up to the front. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, who's this associate? Ah, the home port guy. Yeah, give him his own thing, so I don't get confused. There we go. I'm not worried about the ports, which is why I'm not bothering assigning people to them, like generals necessarily. I don't think we need to. It would be a good idea, but I think there's a lot of things that would be a good idea, and we're not doing them because there's just too many things we could potentially be doing. Supply. Ooh, supply problems at home. That's not good. We should motorize Paris so we can get supplies to the front really, really quickly when needed. And obviously, we should also demotorize whichever of these. Did we automatically do that, or did I manually do that? Is there a quicker way to do this? There must be a quicker way to establish that that one is motorized. Oh yeah, you can see it on the icon, can't you? I look at Paris now. Yeah, still, there must be a quicker way to do that. But yeah, give me some trucks up here. We're still holding for now. This forest is going to be a nightmare to push them out of. But we're winning that one. Losing here, though. Give me some reinforcement into the Champagne forests. So close on war economy now. And here's another division for us. Get yourself up here as fast as you can. Great rail connections through France, obviously, so we can redeploy men at great speed. Yeah, the reinforcements in there. Yeah, we don't have enough fast divisions to get in to sustain the offensive, looks like. More free military factories. We do need a bunch more infantry equipment, so I'm going to put it down there for now. And then ships. Yeah, just keep giving me Gordons, because we have yet to invent everything I want for the next round of capital ships. Okay, yeah, this is rapidly looking like a indefensible position, but send in some guys there. Oh, no. Already being pinned. Yeah, I think we need to fall this back like that. Leave the French to cover our retreat, as they bravely did historically, covering the retreat to Calais to a man in some cases. Right, you coming up here, good. It's falling back. Okay, getting in there. I mean, this river line in the north is obviously the nicest place to defend, so... Destroyers for bases agreement. Having taken a stance against the Germans, US appear interested in ensuring Britain stands strong. So we give up Newfoundland, Leeward Islands, Southern Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad, and we get 34 American destroyers. Now, does this actually matter? I mean, obviously, you know, it limits my hypothetical future ability to wage war in the Americas and exert my influence there. But we're going to get all of Canada, so yes, we will do this. Alright, here they are. Ooh, and they come straight over to Sussex. Nice. They're obviously old destroyers, so they're not very good, but that's fine. Merge them up. Send them to the Med. Because right now the North Sea is under control with my escort fleets. Send them down to the Med. You guys have arrived, I imagine? Yep. Okay. Well, some of you... Where are you? Also Dutch and Gibraltar. Okay, merge them up. Some of you are going to stay, but half of you give me 2 more convoy escort divisions. Task forces. Get them in here. And get them on escort. Need to improve the amount of defense we have over this whole area. Italian's fleet, obviously, not presenting too much of a challenge, but I don't have the intel to know about changes. Yeah, they're getting really down on submarine numbers. You guys training up nicely. Major offensive here, though. Yeah, I think we do need to withdraw again. I know we just fought to take this forest back. But yeah, what he said. Let's go. Let's pull back. Again, French will hopefully cover our retreat. Let's kill these orders to simplify things a bit. You stay there. You guys fall back to here. You're already falling back. Here's fine. Need to hold this tile as well, briefly. You guys are at risk of encirclement if we continue to try and hold there, so let's fall back. Really wish you could give orders immediately. Don't know why there's a delay. Okay, and there is war economy. Seeing the imminent threat... Ooh, this also gives us... Yeah, +1 air production. Nice. Seeing the imminent threat from the German menace, we unfortunately are going to have to go to war economy. Get that mobilization process started. Switch over those civilian industries. Kingdom of Italy joins the Axis? Excuse me? That's old news, bud. Okay. We're really trying here. No one can say that we haven't really given it our all. Give me that final bit of air intelligence bonus. Hold there as long as you can, which is not going to be very long. We're holding this... Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't fall back from here, because we're holding so well, and they're crossing the river at us. We're giving them hell, and they've got bad supply, but we're having to fall back a bit from below it, which is what makes me feel this is like an untenable. Makes me feel like that is an untenable position. Okay, the carrier bombers are ready. Assign here, and then I'll just wait for the recently arrived in region to go away. +1 per hour. It's not going away at +1 per hour, though. You only regain efficiency when your areas are assigned to an active mission. Right, okay. You're not actually trained, though. So you know what? Just run some exercises. It's a bit counterintuitive, but yeah. Run some exercises on the cruise, and then we'll deploy you for a raid. Yeah, they got us here. No great surprise. Make sure these guys are assigned so they stay when they arrive. And then it's time for the Battle of Paris. Historically, I believe Paris was abandoned without a fight. To avoid, well, I'm sure there were many reasons, but I think the one I've heard, one of the ones that I've heard, is to avoid the ravages of war in the historic city. Which, you know, hard to blame them. Give me one more here. Then you can fall back. Yeah, to this defensive line. We've got a good defense in the south, which obviously, I mean, if I have to hold all of this, then it immediately becomes entirely untenable. Our supplies are being shipped through Brest and the Channel Islands, interestingly. It's not quite how that should work. Okay, yeah, still holding in the north. But yeah, as the Maginot is encircled and crumbles. We are keeping okay numbers though in our fighter wings. We're producing a lot of fighters. Oh, I say that. We've got like 5 in reserve right now. I like that the experience system means that it's a bad idea to just new mortars, nice. It's a bad idea to just you know, unassign and reassign all your planes. Like, it really feels like it would be a big waste. You guys, I do need the better assault guns. Although I'm not actually using any, am I? No, I'm not actually using any. I probably should be, if I had to guess. Yeah, give me better infantry weapons. I mean, there's a lot I need in here. Yeah, give me some of these basic techs. Okay. Having to fall back from here, obviously, because once they're here, then they're at risk, too much at risk of encirclement there. But we're giving them hell. We've only lost 10,000 manpower. If we compare infantry equipment losses in combat, they're losing significantly more than us. I don't know why we're losing so many darn field uniforms. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Secret weapons. 4 times, 4 50% bonuses. Wow, that's so strong. And there's the cruiser scheme. Which I think means I now have everything I want before I build a new cruiser. Unless... Damn, yeah, I need a better battery as well. Alright, so what battery are we currently using on our heavy cruisers? The Norwich class is the good one, isn't it? What's the difference here? They just have way less guns. Okay, yeah, the Norwich class is the modern one. Could you tell me how many batteries we're using right now? 12, right? Yeah, 12 gun. How many millimeters is this? Because it lists the things that it invents in freaking millimeters. Does it show the modules here? Yeah, okay, 12 inch. So, let's check again. We're looking at the Norwich class, which is using an 8-inch 50 12 gun main battery. 8-inch 50. 8-inch 50. So this is a 12-inch 50. So it's where are they getting them from then? Down here. Yes. They're getting them from down here. Okay. That's where we've got the 8-inch. So, and these are medium caliber guns because we're not building like big ass battleships. So I think I'm actually just not going to research these. I'm going to keep going with these existing guns. Main battery for carrier and cruiser. Secondary battery for capital ship. Okay, no, it can't be those. Is it these? Are we using ones from all the way back up here? These are 10-inch. 10-inch, 10-inch. Ho hum. Well, it's definitely none of them. Well, what would I like to be using? That's the other question, but it's very difficult to say. We should go with some of these. It's tricky. I mean, they're not destroyer batteries, are they? Are they here? Yeah, isn't it this one? 8-inch 50, 8-gun main battery. Okay, that's what we're using right now. Okay, good. So we'll carry on doing that, which means I need to invent this before I can start building the damn cruisers. Okay. Is that the only tech I just got? No, right, we got the new tech slot. Okay, so once we've invented that, we can start building the new cruisers. And there's more things we want to put on them, like radio and stuff, but those are cheaper retrofits. We have the decryption power. Like we have, ooh, loads of our allies have been giving us bonuses on this. That's nice. Give me the radar with an 80% bonus. Oh, because that's deploying the, yeah, give me that. It's deploying both the 50% and the bonuses from our allies. That's why that's so good. Yeah, let's launch a brief counteroffensive here just to drive them back, and then just stop. Stay there. We lose the entrenchment, but we get some nice hits in on this division. Right, next focus. I don't think I need expanded draft, honestly. Division training time down doesn't hurt. It's only for 100 days, though. And then Special Forces Division training time. And evadable as political advisor, but yeah. Britain Stands Alone is coming up. Can we get anything really good after that? Output down, but 0.1 recruitable pop and 50 army experience. It's pretty nice. And then we can get, yeah, forts. Free France. I think I would like to go down here. Do I want any of these? Canadian Armoured Division. Deploy the Canadian Armoured Division. Cool. Deploy a bunch of divisions. Yeah, defending Australia probably could do with that. British Indian Army. Rally the British Army. You can purchase. These are pretty good amounts of American fighters. And they have done cash and carry now. Let's do home front first. I'd like the war support and the political power that comes with this. I don't know if we're going to do the Women's Land Army. 2% consumer goods is good. But we might already be at the cap. Minor restrictions. I don't really want this, honestly. We do give out less intel, but there's low stability there as well. And then low civilian fuel will give us some more, obviously. Yeah, I think I might not do those. But I definitely want to do these, and then probably austerity as well. Siege the home front. Give me some stability. We don't need the stability, obviously, but... Okay, they have land there. They're ready again. Give me another little counter-offensive here. Although, damn, the fact they're not able to reinforce straight in because the French started it is a bit of a problem. Because I want to be able to hit them one division at a time. Yeah, no. Now the others have arrived. Now they've got more men arriving. We're going to call that off. Okay, give me... This is overblown defense here. Give me 2 of you up here. France, still holding. Still not quite ready to surrender. I have got the whole train line covered here, right? It does go through here as well. Yes, good. So we will be... This is the train line that we'll be using to retreat, and we have it defended all the way back. There's the Vickers Wellington, which means it's finally time to invent this. No, wait, that's ahead of time. That is what I just enabled myself to invent, but we can't do it yet anyway. I mean, we can, but it'll be silly. Done. That was a mistake. Didn't really mean to do that. Okay, well, we'll get this ahead of time. Give me the Spitfire. Even better Spitfire is, I think, worth it. We also have a spare air production capacity, so give me another factory on Spitfires when you can. And then you guys, trained up yet? No, barely any experience because I've been paused most of the time. Alright, fair enough. French instantly counterattacking here. Looks like we are going to be driven out of here, so let's accept that as what's happened and fall back from the tile. No point fighting a losing battle. Bunch of nice victories at sea. Bunch of convoys destroyed. Good. Okay. And France, can we see? I think you can, right? If they capitulate, their legitimacy will be 310. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I don't know if there's some special mechanic to lock me out of just saying, like, hey, France, give me your fleet, and then them saying yes. Because, I know they didn't historically, but maybe we can just do that. Maybe I can just get the whole French fleet. I would love it. I'd love to have it. Give me some more... I'm not really using many submarines, am I? But give me some more submarines. Over to Gloucestershire. Any more shipped for training? Yes. Merge them in. Some more of that going. Because if I can rally, like, you know, the French fleet to mine, we'll be in a very strong position. Obviously. Nothing really changed in North Africa. Men are in the right position.
Ready, sir.
I don't know why they're struggling with supplies. I mean, they've got plenty of stuff. And yeah, we're happily running supplies through the Med. The Italians seem completely incapable of doing anything to stop me. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We're already retreated from that position. I guess we should slightly extend this line, but once they get to here, we're going to have to be out of here, basically, anyway. But let's slightly extend this defensive line, 'cause it gives me longer to fight and hold them up here, basically. There's sniper teams. The National Legionary State. They don't even call it National Legionary State of Romania. It's just the National Legionary State. In an unfortunate position. There goes Bessarabia. Next. I don't think I need this, right? We're not using mechanized infantry. And I'm not going to suddenly start using it. Enables research. Improves headquarters. I mean, that does seem important, doesn't it? What was the thing that I was desperate for, though? There was something... Nuts. I've forgotten what it was. Was it better something about radios? Enables early radio. Oh, in the tanks. Okay, cool. What was it? Give me a second here. I'll remember. Maybe. Is that a piece of artillery? No, there is artillery I'd want, but we're not worrying about tanks right now, which is a terrible decision, but that's what's happening. Fortress defenses. Ooh, that gives recovery rate. And heart attack. There's so many things I need. Could be regimental doctrine. Get more leader skill bonuses. Operational spirit. What was it? Was it something naval? Yeah, well, what else do I... That's true, actually. What else am I going to want for this ship? Light naval AA. Because we're about to start doing... Oh, yeah. Okay. Better engines. That's what we need. We need to get better engines ahead of building this new ship. So it's going to have steam turbines. You have to imagine. And then this one will go on the other one. And then once those are done... In 1941, I will finally start laying down my more advanced capital ships. I'll remember what it was in a minute and kick myself, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there are some speeches I can do, apparently. Where are they? Are they up here? I was told there were speeches. The blood, toil, sweat speech. I don't see it. Oh, here it is. We get division recovery rate and division defense. On the general. I mean, on our leader. That's just permanent then. Nice. Does cost some political power. Gives us some of it back, though. Yeah, do that. No brainer. more division defense permanently. An inspiring speech. 3% stability and small manpower. Cool. And then we got fight them on the beaches, which gives us war support. Never give up, which gives us organization division recovery rate, but only for 180 days. That's not too big of a deal, but the war support obviously is permanent, so that's good. I wonder if I will count as in a faction of the French Republic once they surrender. I'm not sure if that's referring to, you know, the tag or the current state of the tag. Battle for Paris has started. Holding fine so far. It's in the fields north of Paris that the Battle for Paris will be decided. Well, even if they can attack it from these extra directions. Yeah, these plains are not where I want to be fighting, but while I'm holding the river crossing, you guys entrenched? Yes, okay, I'm not going to move you then. Yeah, and we're falling short on equipment. Not having all those field uniforms ready is hurting. Yeah, anyone that deploys men to England, like any of our subjects, I am going to just take those basically. Take the men that they do send over. I'm afraid you don't get, well, yeah, you probably do get to rest, don't you? Hold there. Just try and prevent any overrun potential. Free dockyards. Give me... I'm obviously going to have to reinvent all these lads. Yeah, just go on subs for now. Just because I think they'll be useful in the fullness of time, and I'm not really broken up by wasting a little bit of production here while we just get some... I mean, it's not wasting. That's what I mean. Alright, this 20 class cruiser is trained up enough. This is the... yeah, let's name this. This is a training fleet. Training fleet. And then what happens is they should auto-deploy to that. To this task force. This is train. This is trained. And then when the trained task force is... Can I... Yeah, go to train. When the trained task force is large enough, we will send it to somewhere. But obviously I don't want to send it as just one ship, because that's too vulnerable. Cool. And then this should get an icon to reflect its status as a training force. Like training. Perfect. And yeah, so they can come in here, they can split them out manually, that's fine. There's no way to like select a certain level of experience, I don't think. Belgian leader offers service, excellent. Another shipyard free? What's stopping? I guess our cruiser production is coming to a halt, because I don't want to be making the outdated ones. Sure, more Tichy classes, go to the train task force. Yeah, Battle for Paris is still being handily won. Tanks are having a real problem in the terrain, but here we are being driven back. Let's accept that and begin to fall back. In fact, let's have you go here. We are holding here right now, but I think it's not prudent to continue to do so. So let's humbly ask our French friends if they would hold the line while we continue to fall back here. Alright, now how trained are you? God, they're not even close. It's taking them ages. Okay, what are you doing? What are you? Light bomber? Attacking the Strait of Sicily. I haven't really seen much action from these planes recently. No, I want to keep them here. I need them to spot any potential submarine action. Although, you know what I should not do? Base them out of a French port. Split them up a bit. Get more coverage. Navy hasn't had to do anything in a while. I don't know why they're not repairing. Repair now. I guess it's because when they're repairing, they're not, you know, evadable as a strike force, so it doesn't do it automatically. And they're not bombing Malta, so let's have these guys rebase over to Malta, and then we'll repair there. And this is the Malta Force. I shouldn't call them that, should I? This is like the third, like a tertiary strike. Call them third strike, sure. Oh, I've called them Force A here. Okay, you know what? We'll name them Force A then. They're Force A. This is the first fleet. And this can be like this is Alpha Strike. Just so they're all named something that means first. Alright, what could I put for Alpha? There we go, Atlantic. The ones based in the Med are called Alpha Strike, and their symbol is the Atlantic Fleet. Oh, I do amuse myself, you know. Okay. Okay, these pretty good fallback positions. We've now moved back to them. So we're actually going to move them back further. All of you guys. Currently not under attack because the French are covering our retreat. Give me that. And then I'll have to, like, do something janky to assign them to it. Okay, yeah, and just walk there. Keep your organization. And then really, I could do with, yeah, I could do with some more titchy divisions. There's the improved computing machine, which I know I'd said I was going to assign to something, but I can't remember what that is. And we need the new, not depth charge thrower. Okay, it was the hull, destroyer hull. Was it the extra sonar I wanted? Anyway, we're going to get the better diesel engines instead. I need light AA, but that's easy to retrofit. Give me the diesel engines. 121 days. Okay, so that's when we're going to finally design our next class of capital ship. Last holdouts in Mulhouse. Good luck to them. Yeah, because if France surrenders and we immediately reoccupy these supply hubs, I think they're still... Well, you know what we should worry about? Where my planes are deployed. They're currently in places that we're defending. Except this one, which should probably move back. They've given up on fighting us a lot in the north in order to prioritize down here. That's fine. Anything I want to do on intelligence? Don't think so. And these are just the reserve guys. Ah, yes, but the trained ones should obviously not train. Can you just click some and then right click here? Yes. Nice. But then, okay, there we go. Ooh, the Edinburgh took some hits during its training. First Strike Force is sallying forth once again. We should give them a moment to repair. Get them up there. Yeah, obviously now they'll start crumbling all the way along here, but... Yeah, this is another bridge to Paris that I wish we weren't losing. But there's not much I can do about it. Fall back to Paris. Just make sure you're retreating in the right direction. Yep, easy wins had by all. Transport ships down. Okay. Yeah, fight for Paris. I mean, Paris... It's very, very difficult to take large cities. It's why you need to get, like, assault units and things for them. There's the destroyer hull. And that was from a ship slot, wasn't it? Yes. So to go on those new destroyers, we want better sonar Anything else I need? So we have the good armor. We're not worrying about carriers. Obviously, landing craft and things we should probably be researching as well, because we're going to need to do that at some point. Better torpedoes. These aren't for... Yeah, better subs. Dual purpose, smaller caliber. We're using the smaller caliber ones here, aren't we? Give me the advanced secondary batteries so that we can use them on new destroyers. Yeah, there's that falling, unsurprising. Versailles has to not fall, but I've got a strong defense there, and this is also city. Metropolis, as it's called. They might be able to sweep south of us, is the problem. I think it is smart to have them deployed like this, even though it seems quite conservative. Maybe some of these guys should come and join them. Because if they punch through here, then obviously we're in a real spot. I don't know why the Italians have so many convoys up here. Okay, so the large destroyer reserve has reached Gibraltar. Let's make them escorts. These are the American destroyers, of course. No. What is it split in half? What's the shortcut to split in half? D. D. Massively increase the size of the Mediterranean escort fleet and increase its purview to trying to cover the whole Med, which I can't do because it's at the maximum number of regions. Well, they're not attacking us over here right now, so forget those two. Just cover the Med. Destroy, find and destroy any enemy subs. And yeah, I'm basing them out of Gibraltar just because I'm concerned that we're going to get kicked out here. You guys have arrived. Repair up for me. Fully repaired. Excellent. Back on strike force then. Right, and yeah, they're defending the subs. They should probably... Yeah, if the transports start coming under attack, we'll either split them to have them on both, or we may actually merge them, but... Oh, he's got too many squads. That's fine, we'll merge some of these. Good. And who are you? Yeah, just a spotter. That seems fine. The sub-fleet is obviously a raider. Seawolf, excellent. And the main one is our main man, Cunningham. Okay. With his 4 carriers. Probably a bit excessive. Okay. I think we did pretty well in France. I mean, obviously, France is going to fall, but we held it a long time. And we inflicted serious damage. And we've got some... How do you switch the view so you're just seeing infantry? Seeing the men. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we got some good experience. We inflicted some good casualties. Taken some, of course, as well. But looking at the combat losses ratio, they're now losing equipment on ratios of 3 to 1. Or 2.5 to 1 or so to us in the last couple of months. That's pretty good. Now they are reassigning in the air. Somewhere where we're achieving less favourable ratios. But hey, we've got a few more fighters coming in. Oh, and 17 air production capacity now. Just keep giving it there. Lots of anti-air still to be built on the home front. Oh, anytime it lags, I'm very concerned, obviously, about the French capitulation. I think, yeah, give me some of these smaller divisions and cover this area. That way we have at least a continuous line of control when France surrenders. This is when we should pull out, by the way, for sure. It's pretty foolhardy to remain here at this point. Let's see to the home front. Yeah, austerity woes for the -4 thing. -4 though. I'm not sure that's actually that beneficial. Because we're going to be up against the minimum. Like, there's only 1% more that we could potentially do. So let's do the war support first. For the extra command power. That's basically all I'm getting from war support, realistically. We're not fighting on core territory, and I hope we never do. I wonder if the mobilization speed applies both to mobilizing men and also mobilizing the economy. It'd be cool if it did. Yeah, the battle for Paris is going to obviously become very challenging when they can hit it from so many directions. I'm assuming air power is somewhat nullified. Yeah, 80% reduction in enemy air superiority bonus and 30% reduction in ground attack. Get there speedily. These guys obviously aren't designed to actually hold this line. They're just to mean that we instantly recapture it once France surrenders. That may not be how that works, so I don't know where goes to Vichy. Isn't the Vichy border, like, here? We'll see, I guess. I'm pretty sure Paris has to fall before Vichy can be established. That might be kind of genius. If we can make France capitulate before Paris falls, we might be able to avoid Vichy France existing. That would be very handy. Some light infantry. Yeah, anyone the Indians are willing to give up, like they just don't need these divisions, I'm gonna send them over here. And we haven't got our proper full port defense lines set up over here yet, but let's just start sending them over. Of course, the Dutch are in the faction now, so I can start sending some over to their lines. Dutch East Indies. Do you still have the like annex the East focus? Yeah, they can curtail colonial autonomy, continue the war. Cool. Well, I'd like them to do that so they can get some actual, defense over here. That would be very helpful. Is there a railway down Malay? Yes, there is. Okay. It's unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, this line is not as strong as it could be. I think let's adjust. Have two of you stay here, but the other one come across. There's the improved brigade HQ, and yeah, this slot is just locked on HQ upgrades. I can't afford. Well, I can afford to. I can afford to spend the power. Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it. I know I need to make some changes to my infantry division. I basically decided that we were going to do that once France fell. We've got more coming in, and we really need, like, there's so much doctrine tech that we need, or Germany is going to research it and then just be, just completely outclass us. You untrained here yet? No. Alright, you lads. With a new Norwich class heavy cruiser and 3 destroyers, I'd like you in, leaving behind 1 destroyer. I'd like you 3 in Force A, please. That's a pretty substantial improvement to Force A. More advanced destroyer, heavy cruiser rather. I'm actually going to take a few of these heavy cruisers out. We're a bit imbalanced in Force A right now. Got too many of the too many screens, not enough screens rather. So let's give it a couple of screens as well from the Dutch. Okay. And yeah, over here, okay, Orléans. Oh crap, and they've broken us here. No. Okay, now we have to retreat. We can't, I can't hold them on the... I can't hold them on these planes. Give me some... Damn, damn, damn. Okay, yeah, we have to fall back. I'm being very micromanaging on these units, but... Yeah. Fall back like this. Sorry, Paris. Damn, that would have been good if we'd managed to avoid Vichy existing. Yeah, he said it. Fall back. The planes are so loud. And we really tried in the skies over northern France. Yeah. Okay, you guys fall back. Well, obviously, we'll have to try and hold the north here to keep these lines open. There's another sub thing going in there. What have I invented? New destroyers, right? Still saying new. What didn't I see? These destroyers. Okay. Yeah, keep falling back. Damn. Okay, you planes will need reassigning. Wow, they're so experienced. Close air supports have been really, really giving it to them. Rebase over here. Fighters, rebase here. And then these other fighters, yeah, also rebase here. And we'll see what their coverage is like once they've rebased. What are you guys? More tactical bombers. Well, you should be fine from Plymouth. Sorry, Portsmouth. Come on, get out of Orléans. Right, yeah, the other thing I should do... Canada. Let's go Protectorate. Right, we're actually still nowhere near territory. Maybe it doesn't... Damn, maybe it doesn't keep ticking when you haven't clicked it. Maybe it's just that it starts 125 below the cap. Bollocks. That means we should have been clicking those at much more urgently. You guys, would you please get out of Paris? I'm sorry, we're abandoning. I mean, there's nice places over here, but it's time to go. And Paris falling is probably going to spell their capitulation. Which means really... Yeah, I should have someone on this tile, shouldn't I? Who's still doing an attack? Stop that. Come on, guys, get out of there. Still another day it's going to take to extricate these guys. Man. Okay. Planes. Who hasn't got good coverage on northern France? Everyone has fine coverage. Okay. You guys all looking fine? Yeah. Okay. Now, meanwhile, down here, you guys trained up yet? No, getting there, though. Getting there. I'm sorry, Paris. We're leaving you. We're going to have to. I can't hold this gap. Is there a name for this gap between these two rivers? Feels like it's... I don't know, it's like the Kursk gap. Or is it Kursk? Where am I thinking of? Vitebsk gap, like this one here. Gap between those two rivers where the attacks often seem to come. Yep, broken us back here. No one holding this tile, but that's okay, because we have the line behind it. Guys, get out of there. I think we can afford speed 3 for a bit here. Wow, no, things happen way too fast on speed 3. Let's keep lowering people. I believe the Raj was next. We can't do them because they're getting a bunch of things from their events. The country bonus will eventually cut down on that, but Australia was next in terms of largest, so let's do that. Yeah, darn, that was a mistake. We should have been doing these earlier. Okay, holding the river line for now, and we're out of Paris. Sorry, Versailles. You are to suffer the same fate. You guys retreat south. Yeah, let's go. What he said. You guys fall back up here. Fall back. You need your new command. No one on that. No one on that. Good. Now you guys should all have move orders. Get back, get back, get back. Okay. I think they all have move orders now. Should be disengaging at best speed. Or obviously, yeah, we would be able to hold Versailles against them a long time, but if they come in, we can't risk the encirclement. Is the long and the short of it. We are short on aluminium, interestingly. Okay. Canada can hit me up on that. They're obliged to send me tons of stuff, so... because of the new status. Excuse me, sorry. Coughing right into the mic. When they attack and then stop attacking, the retreat order does still go through. Yeah. Germany losing way more manpower than us, but we are losing quite a few. Italy. So upsetting. They launched this huge offensive, which now they've finally... looks like they've more or less abandoned, but... yeah, they could have... I don't know, we could have held France. Obviously, in some ways, I'm kind of glad we didn't, you know. The story of the campaign is better if we have to face these kinds of challenges, but the French could have done a lot better. We could have had a single tank. That might have helped, but I mean, we had to prioritize, right? Right? We're gonna start building tanks soon, though. At least that's the plan. We only need one more of those, because as we go to war economy, we're going to get a bunch of new plane production capacity. You guys, get out of there. How we doing at sea? Nothing really going on in the Med. 40 to 97 ships for Italy. Oh, that's embarrassing. For context, we have 500. Exquisite. Delicious. Alright, last guys fleeing back. These guys might, you know, these heavy infantry divisions, they might be able to hold Versailles for a little bit. It's the Fall of Paris event. Amazed that France hasn't already surrendered. Oh, yeah, 100%. There goes France. Okay. Pause, 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 pause. Lebanon and Syria have signed a white peace. We host the French government in exile with 100 legitimacy. They gave us quite a bit of equipment, including 100 heavy trucks. That's pretty nice. 500 mortars. Yeah, pretty good. And some trains. Our request for military access has been accepted by Vichy France. Interesting. So you are allowed to retreat from Vichy France. These are dark times. They gain war support and stability. And we get Operation Catapult. French fleet is fallen into the hands of Vichy France. We cannot allow it, no matter how sickening. We must demand the immediate surrender of our former allies' navy under threat of bombardment. So we probably do need to do that. But then they'll say no. Right, so we can request for control of the French navy only if they have less than 80 legitimacy. First off. We should probably do a French expedition campaign. Because we're going to get some pretty hefty French manpower, I have to imagine. Okay, and then Vichy France controls all of their African colonies. And Lebanon is independent. Syria is independent. Okay. Well, that's kind of okay. Good. Yeah, that's fine. There's no particular resources that I really care about here. There's an air production capacity in Lebanon, I wouldn't mind, but let's get non-aggression pacts with them. That won't make them not join. I mean, they might join the Axis, would obviously be the problem, but I'm fine with them retaining their independence. Well, it does complicate my supply lines over here, but no, there's no train connection anyway, so yeah, okay, fine. Okay, you two can stay independent. Vichy France has annexed Tunisia. I can't justify on them. Do I have a focus to go to war with them? Is there something in here? No. Is there a decision to go to war with them? Yeah, Dutch expedition. No, let's do the French expedition campaign. Get me a bunch of French manpower to use in planes and stuff. You'd think it was a political action, right? Yeah. Don't seem to see it. Okay, so maybe you just can't declare war on Vichy France. We have military access. They obviously also grant it to Germany. Now, they have a focus tree, right? Yes. Are they going to join? We need to see what they do here. Because if they join Asset defense from Germany, get closer to Germany, also Austrian access. So if they do this, they will join the conflict against us. But hang on, where is Free France? Okay, here they are. They kept some of the African holdings, and no, they lost Madagascar and the islands down there. Okay. Oh, and they lost French Somaliland. That's not ideal. You guys move up here. Okay, and the French Republic kept, yeah, barely any of the ships. Vichy France probably has tons, but we have absolutely no intel on them because we haven't even had a day since they exist. Okay, well, step one. Oh god, we're not even occupying these provinces we're standing in. Step one, occupy, you know, get these guys out. And then we'll worry about step two in a minute. You guys fall back. A second armistice is indeed disturbing. Joint British-French training exercise. You know what? I think we're okay. What we might want to do, though, is try and connect with the resistance. I really don't want Germany to be able to use too many of these factories down here. And start getting a... Oh, why is that so bad? Come here. There we go. Well, that's obviously pretty bad. The French Navy being absent is going to be a problem. I don't know if we don't do the bombing, if we don't do Operation Catapult, do the Germans get the fleet? Like, do they have a focus? Give our fleet to Germany? I mean, if they join the Axis, obviously they're gonna effectively give their Germany their fleet to Germany. They're doing the second Vienna Award, huh? Excuse me. What's their next? Yeah, they've got a while before they're going to do any other aggressive moves, probably. You guys, some of you, just start moving up, technically on an attack order. Come on, guys, you need to get back. Okay, good. Won that defense, but barely. Let's fall back. Supply situation is a complete disaster because we don't hold any hubs in here. Bollocks, I hadn't considered that. Alright, I need you guys to open a road for supply to go through by moving north. You guys are already about to arrive, so let's have you guys... Alright, they're attacking us. That's fine, just retreat. Here come these lads. Okay, there we go. Now we at least have some supply connection. This obviously needs to be fully motorized to try and get just whatever supplies we can in here. You guys should begin... Yeah, the problem is the attack orders are going to take not too long here. 6 hours here. 6 days, sorry. Yeah, 7 days to carry out that attack order. Okay, don't do that. Keep retreating. How long? 10 hours. Most of you guys need to hold the position here because Well, no, let's send the motorized back. Because obviously if we lose here, we're in... That's troubling. And yeah, they're still hitting us in the sky with huge numbers of fighters. We can't stop. Can't give up the fight. Yep. More heart attack, please. Oh, actually, give me this. It enables a whole bunch of things. Maintenance Company 3, Research Company 3. Yeah, I haven't looked at support units for a while. Which is, you know, probably a mistake, huh? Yeah, we're not using... We are using field hospitals, obviously. Better anti-tank's pretty important. This is medium and medium anti-tank though. Right now we're just using light. We should probably stop only using light, but... we should get the air accidents chance stuff. We also get the less bad weather penalty. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, all 6 of you are here now. We're going to retreat along the lines that we control. Because you move faster when you aren't making attack moves. Ironside leaves the General Staff. Having despaired over the parts of France and interest in his current position, General Ironside has decided to concentrate on the home defence and leaves his position as Chief of the General Staff. Ironside, Ironside, Ironside. I don't see him. Stops being Chief of Army. He's not a Chief of Army. I'm going to save in case this event is bugged and just removes my Chief of Army, whoever they are. But I don't have... Ah, sorry, General Naval retires. Also not a guy. Oh no, Edmund Ironside. There's no one called Edmund here. So you have a happy retirement. Don't quite understand that. We do need a Supreme Commander, which I still haven't appointed. Oh my god. We're going to get a bunch of political power from these focuses, though. Alright, that capture point is going to improve the supply situation. And the fact that we have the trucks to fully motorize this is also helping. Okay, you guys moving in. In fact, you know what, you guys... Go here and strategically redeploy. Good, we got them out. These guys should have a free run back to Cherbourg now. Okay. Vichy France, do you have any men? Do you have, like, troops? Yeah, they have some. Okay. How's that French manpower going? 250 a day? Not bad. We've got 20,000 Polish manpower. So yeah, like all the planes we deploy from now on are going to use exile manpower. Yeah, we're very, very nearly completely out of fighters to replenish with. Okay, these guys have made it. In fact, yeah, you know what? These guys, same story. Get back to Cherbourg. Strat redeploy. People's War's done. Keep giving me the political power, I think. Scandinavian intervention. A bit late for that. Yeah, propaganda posters, another 50. Another 50 political power. Getting there on mobilization. Fall back to hold the railways. You're okay there for now. In fact, I'd like to take this railway so that we can move through faster. And then some more of you guys as well. Give me a strat redeploy. They're slow because of the supply situation, but we can just keep falling back. What is this? A Dutch division. Cipher for Japan is fully decrypted. Good. Give me... I mean, a Vichy France decrypt wouldn't be the worst idea. Who else do I need to decrypt? Potentially... There's no one else really, is there? That's that relevant. Yeah, I mean, sure, give me a Vichy France decrypt. Now, the question is, do we do Operation Catapult? And I think we do, sadly. France, which hopefully just results in France saying no and then losing all. Sorry, Vichy France saying no and then immediately losing all their navy. I don't know how exactly that works. Do I need to like move a navy into position? Now you guys walk back. You guys strat redeploy to Cherbourg. The other thing we could do is we could like, you know, we could try and hold this area. I could hold Normandy. The French Republic is still, you know, they still hold this area. Do they have like a new focus tree? Yeah. Borrow British destroyers. Empire Defense Council. They can do a bunch of stuff there. France strikes back. Okay, so they can do Operation Dragoon, which gains invade southern France. Recapture Algeria. Okay, there we go. So here they declare war on Vichy France. Okay, and they gain back. Recapture West Africa. So via focuses, they're going to get back a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we'll just let them do that, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll just let them do that. And not fight for northern France. But we will need to maintain a force here. They're not giving port basing rights to the Germans, or the Italians at least. But I don't know, I really wish there was some way I could just get to war with Vichy France. Just say like, no, sorry, I don't recognize your armistice. As far as I'm concerned, this is German occupied land. Do we try and hold here? I think we don't, because I want to stop fighting them in the air on their terms. We've lost huge portions of our available close air support already. Those on intercept, switch to superiority. I need to get a bit more superiority so we can move faster here. You guys get to Cherbourg. Okay, now you guys can begin on foot withdrawals. God, these guys are so... Oh, I forgot their garrisons. They can barely move. Get the cav over here instead. And yeah, I would love to reduce the autonomy of New Zealand, but I need to spend the political power on the Operation Catapult. Because if there's... I mean, it's possible that the Germans are just preparing to activate that decision where they like rush down to Marseille and seize the fleet or something. So... we obviously can't tolerate that possibility. As it is, we will have to turn on our allies. Victory in the Southern Bight. It was a proper fight, apparently. Assessing situation here. Enemy supremacy. 600. That seems unlikely. Move the scouts in here. I don't really believe you. I need some more scouting forces for the North Sea here. Let's take one of these float classes. That is what they're for after all. And a couple of destroyers. And then add a couple of Dutch escorts. Not happy about that. In here. Stop them training. You can be a new scout force for me. Where are the scouts? There they are. They'll need to repair as well. And the other one, on the way to repair. Yeah, let's have you split out. Float class, you're the ones with the planes, right? Yeah. Yeah, these are our scouting ones. Good. Give me, I don't really have the destroyers in that base, do I? I've got all my destroyers deployed right now. Give me these 4. Down from the med. Add them in. Is that what I meant to do? No, it isn't. It was this force they were meant to unify with. How do I select? There we go. You guys go into this force. And then you guys, yeah, also scouts. But I'll wait for them to rally up before we actually deploy them. And escorts. We're not importing anything from the US yet, so there's no major stuff to be raided over here. I think I need to split this escort fleet. I really wish you could more manually adjust the order these things were in. There we go. Good. Now you need a new spotting commander. So we have one fleet here and one fleet responsible for this section. Good. Yeah, we're down on production now. I don't know if there's anything else I actually want. I think we're kind of happy now with the way that we've done this. Targeted sabotage, but we're not doing much propaganda, control trade. Yeah, I think I'm okay. We're just gonna enjoy a couple of extra factories for a while. Yeah, the anti-A is going up. Okay, you guys can strat redeploy. And yeah, we are overstacked here now, so Will, it's time for you to go home to Exeter with you. Okay. And they're not even pushing on the edges now, so let's hasten things along here. Do wish you could send strat redeploy orders to more than one army at once. Shouldn't be silly though. Keep at least some guys back. Okay. Will, you actually... What are you again? You're a jungle rat. You can take 4 more guys. Here's 4 more guys. Over we go. We have men covering. They're the ones getting raided. Oh crap, what did we just invent? I didn't see at all. I don't know. We've got more cruisers to invent as well, but... An Oyster spotter. Ah, yes. Spotter planes for correcting our artillery. They're used in medium and heavy artillery. Sure, it just seems fun, doesn't it? Short on resources. What? Air production capacity, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Let's cut down on Spitfires a touch. Okay, and then I think this area is obviously... We'll wait for this to fall, and then I'll reassign my... Ah, yes, these falling. We'll wait for this to fall, and then we'll reassign these factories. But for as long as we can have them, I'm gonna make use of them. Alright, falling back to Cherbourg. We're not gonna fight and hold here. Yeah, we need to... I need to get the Air Force out of here. We're doing good damage, but we're taking a lot too. Many of the planes we lost were our less good ones, you know, our early ones. But still. And then once these guys are home, we'll go via Plymouth, and we will reorganize the armed forces a bit. Alright, rip to the French front. Air Force. Ooh, yeah, that's a problem. Switch to the... Hard switch to the channel for a second here. And then close air... Wow, they're really... Only 150 close air support left alive. Cease operations. Come up here. Yeah, hit them over the channel. Defend those convoys. Give me a couple here as well. Okay, so here they are. Our brave close air support men. Let's merge some of these wings. We're not losing experience by merging. Blimey. They're completely brilliant, but there's not very many of them left. We should invent and build some close air support as well now. There's some better fuel refining. Could use this on air. Could also start going ahead of time on this. That more factory output is pretty nice. All of these are pretty nice. I think it is time to start going ahead of time on some of these. Or even construction. Base efficiency. We're full on oil right now, so one thing we can definitely do is reduce our oil imports from the US. See how that stabilizes out in a second. Yeah, anti-air construction speed would be nice, but I think it is time to go ahead of time on production. So retention, growth, dockyard, or base. Base is most important there, I think. Okay, ships. Sorry, convoys arriving home very shortly. We can definitely go to speed 3 now that we no longer have a single land border. Excuse me. Okay. The men have arrived home. They're in bad supply, but there it is. The fall of France. We managed to extricate all our men. We didn't have to, there was no kind of Dunkirk disaster where we had to leave behind all our heavy equipment or anything. In the last couple of months fighting over there, we have done good work. We have destroyed a lot of enemy equipment. We won, 72% of our fights. It cost them to take Versailles. It cost them to take Paris. Even when we had to finally retreat. They took, plenty of casualties trying to attack Paris and Versailles repeatedly here. Yeah, but sadly, we've had to withdraw. In the next episode, we will reorganize the army and the navy a bit, and then we will try and think, what the hell do we do in this new scary world we find ourselves in with no allies on the continent? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.